Hello there. Vasco here, uh, Client Relationship Director at Pearl Lemon. This is currently my last day at Pearl Lemon, and I'm recording this just to offer a bit of a video testimonial on exactly how my experience was at Pearl Lemon and everything in between. So that phrase I gave right at the start over my time at Pearl Lemon, so let's say it's 10 months now. Um, I happily greeted hundreds of clients, prospects, and team members with that sentence. Just Vasco here, client relationship director, and it's bittersweet to say it again, but it was just an amazing experience. And let me try and get this kind of organized. Um, so looking back on the course of the last 10 months, I started Prelimin fresh out of my master's degree, and I applied initially for the cold calling position. Uh, Looking through the company values and profile of the CEO, Deepak, I felt that this would be kind of a good energetic start to my career in a fast growing agency, because really that's what it was and still is. Um, on top of a very smooth and very personable interview process, I was able to speak to Deepak directly in a very candid way about taking on the role, what that would include, kind of expectations, even a bit of negotiating. Uh, the feeling that life at Pearl Lemon, it was kind of a trial by fire, was made present very early on, and I mean this in the best way possible. So for me, it was starting at Perlema was a decision that made sense. Workplace held up by kind of a no-nonsense culture, and joined that with Deepak's insanely high standards, which he's aware they're insanely high. So it's only to give you a really high goal that you can try and achieve, and don't be scared to fail, because you will many times. But during my time at Pearl Lemon, I was received with so much positivity, so much just willingness to fail, willingness to learn, and just constant feedback on what I was doing and how I could improve, and just really just expand my potential to what Deepak could see in me. Um, so to kind of give you a brief idea, those were kind of my first 30 days, very chaotic. But the feedback and the feeling that I got when I was there didn't change over the next 10 months. It's a constant environment of getting better and learning more. Um, so yeah, my final role at Prelimin, I started cold calling, then I moved into new business, bringing in clients for us as an agency. And then finally, we kind of found my place, and this was with the help of Ion Pharmakides, the current managing director at Perlimin, at least at the time of recording this, and with Deepak's help of trying to really see where I would fit the best. Um, we ended up finding a place for me as a client relationship director, responsible for overseeing and managing client relations whilst managing our team of SDRs, who I'm very happy to call my friends nowadays. And yeah, every transition was accompanied by a very straightforward discussion about how obviously my increased responsibilities would be reflected on my compensation. Um, and that conversation was always one that Deepak was more than willing to have with me, and just nothing in between. Yeah, I gained so much, both professionally and personally. I don't believe I could have undergone this kind of growth at really any other company. I think it's the best place for someone who's starting out, and wants their voice to be heard and taken into in consideration for later on major decisions regarding the company's mission and vision. So it was a really positive experience for someone as young as myself to be considered kind of a company leader after like 6 months. That speaks volumes toward how much trust Deepak puts into his people and the people he chooses, and that he thinks are worthy, and just how detached he is from any kind of prejudice or judgment, or any looking at age, race, background, really anything. It doesn't matter. It's as long as you come in and are ready to fail, but ready to show up the next day with a smile on your face, ready to work. That's what matters at Prelim. And I don't doubt that anyone watching this video looking to kind of, or anyone watching this video who was in the same situation as myself, it's a good decision. It's a good decision. You'll learn so much. And yeah, um, that was it. A bit of a quick outline of my experience here and just how good it was. And I can't wait for the next kind of generation of Pro Lemon, and can't wait to see how that looks. Thanks.